Welcome, my friends, to this Holy Gospel. From today, I just want to share with you this text taken from Mark 12:28-34.
One of the scribes came to Jesus and asked him, "Which is the first of all the commandments?" Jesus replied, "The first is this: Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is Lord alone. You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind, and with all your strength. The second is this: You shall love your neighbor as yourself. There is no other commandment greater than these." The scribe said to him, "Well said, teacher. You are right in saying, 'He is one, and there is no other than He.' And to love Him with all your heart, with all your understanding, with all your strength, and to love your neighbor as yourself is worth more than all burnt offerings and sacrifices." And when Jesus saw that he answered with understanding, he said to him, "You are not far from the kingdom of God." And no one dared to ask him any more questions. The Gospel of the Lord's.
Today, Lenten liturgy presents us love has the deepest root of our self, communication with God. Our soul cannot live without love. It always wants to love something, for our soul is made of love, as I made it because of love. This is a phrase of Saint Catherine of Siena. God is almighty love, extreme love, crucified love. It is there on the cross that this truth can be contemplated, like says Benedict XVI. This gospel is not only a confirmation of the prayer the pious used to say every morning, but it is also a self-revelation as to know God thought His Son wants to be loved. With a commandment from Deuteronomy, love the Lord your God, and another one from Leviticus, love your neighbor as yourself. Jesus enforces the plenitude of the law. He loves the Father as a true God born out of a real God, and as the Word made flesh, He creates the new mankind of the sons of God, brothers loving each other with the love of the Son. Jesus called it to communion, and to the mission requires our participation in its very same nature. It is a closeness where to get ourselves in. Jesus does not vindicate Him as the milestone of our prayer and of our love. He thanks the Father and constantly lives in the presence. The mystery of Christ attracts us towards the love of God, invisible and inaccessible, while at the same time it shows us the way to identify our sincerity in our love and life for our visible and present brother. The burnt offerings in the altar are not the most valuable ones, but Christ's burning has the unique sacrifice and offering so that we may become in Him and in single altar a single love. This unity of knowledge and love woven by the same Spirit allows God to love through us, and they use all our capacities while allowing us to be able to love as Christ does, with the same filial and fraternal love. What God united in love, man cannot sever. This is the greatness of He who submits to the kingdom of God. Self-love is no longer an obstacle, but rapture to love the one and only God and a crowd of brothers. I hope you got it clear. Remember to live in love, because love gives value to things.